this is really interesting. I've known as a patient, using medical analogies, I've had a problem, but couldn't diagnose it. None of these fancy doctors or golf teachers. It's been a mystery, okay? Now I figure out what's going on. So I finally did some side-by-side photos of, I'm looking at these elite players who get extreme speed, Drew and Milo and Cam Champ. And they've got this, and even Brooks Koepka on tour and stuff. What they all do is they get external rotation of the upper arm, which drives the elbow. So they get this really nice position here. And I'm thinking, well, how do you get that? Because my problem I noticed at P5, okay, so let's look at the left arm horizontal. When my left arm is horizontal, my shoulders are still closed. If you look at the good players at P5, their shoulders are pretty much square, and they've got this elbow way down. That was the big realization. So then I just started to figure, well, how do you do that? And what you do is it's more, if you've got your shoulders fully turned, you've got to pull. It's more of a left pull. So you go up here, and then you got to dip with that left leg. You got to completely, look at this, okay? So externally rotate the right arm and pull over. So it's more of a, and then to prevent from doing this, you've got to flex the left knee. So it's like you're pulling a rope, okay? That, as opposed to me, I've always wanted to immediately, my instinct was to do this. Totally different muscle pattern to start the swing. And now I understand, now that I know that, I see why certain people are teaching to, like, look at George Gankus. He's always got his assistants pulling the left arm around, and George Gankus told me that, hey, your shoulders are too closed here, you know. So, and there's all sorts of tips. So now I'm starting to see why people are teaching it the way they're doing. In order to prevent slices as a kid, I had to do this really inside out swing, which does this, so I wouldn't slice it. So that's why everything, so here's what I'm doing. If you get to the top, nice, elevated, the hips in the right position, the legs straight, you're pretty tall, then it's a pull to the left move. Pull to the left move.